morning, my fangs! Welcome to the cavern. I figured the best way to finish up Vampire Month is to talk about the most infamous serial killer in history, Elizabeth Bathory, the Blood Countess. I first heard the name in the horror movie Stay Alive. Never heard it before, and I honestly didn't think it was a real person until I did some research. Before we get into who Bathory was, click that like and subscribe buttons to show your support. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to those that have joined the Kingdom. You're all amazing. You really are. So, who was Elizabeth Bathory, and why was she deemed the Blood Countess? Well, to answer that question, we'll need to start at the very beginning. So, Elizabeth was born in Hungary on August 7th, 1560. She was born into a distinguished Protestant noble family. Her family controlled Transylvania, and Elizabeth's uncle, Stephen Bathory, was the king of Poland. In 1575, she married Count Brenek Nadasdy, a member of another powerful Hungarian family, and moved to Castle Kastis, a wedding gift from the Nadasdy family. From 1585 to 1595, Elizabeth gave birth to 4 children. I think 2 of them, or 3 of them, were stillborn, unfortunately, or she miscarried them, one or the other, which actually was very common in that time period. By 1578, Nadasdy had become the chief commander of the Hungarian army and embarked on a military campaign against the Ottoman Empire, which left Elizabeth in charge of his vast establishments along with governing the local populace. In 1604, Nadasdy died in battle, and with it, rumors of Bathory's cruelty began to surface. Although there were previous accounts of her murdering peasant women, which started the original rumors to circulate, but those were ignored. Until 1609, people claimed she had murdered women from noble families. That's when people started to take notice. Her cousin, Georgi, I think that's how you pronounce it, I do apologize for butchering names, Thurzo, Count Palatine of Hungary, was ordered by King Matthias of Hungary to investigate the claims. The Count determined, after taking statements from people living in the area surrounding her estate, he found that Bathory had tortured and killed more than 600 girls, according to what the people were claiming. And supposedly she did this with the assistance of her servants. On December 30th, 1609, Bathory and her servants were arrested. The servants were placed on trial in 1611, and 3 were executed. Bathory was actually never tried, and she was confined to her chambers at Castle Kastis, where she remained until her death. According to stories, Elizabeth Bathory bathed in the blood of her victims to keep herself young. Supposedly, that's how the story goes. Documents from the 1611 trial support these accusations made against her. However, modern scholars have questioned the authenticity of the allegations. Bathory was a powerful woman, and she gained a lot more control when her husband died. There was a large debt owed by Matthias, the king of Hungary, to Bathory, which was cancelled by her family in exchange for permitting them to manage her captivity, which suggests that the acts attributed to her were politically involved or motivated slander that allowed her relatives to gain control of her lands. So was Bathory really a monster or an innocent victim? From the research I've gathered, she didn't get a fair trial, and the evidence was based on rumors, not facts. So I believe she was a victim, and unfortunately the victor always gets to tell their story while silencing the victim's truth. Unfortunately, that's what happens. What do you think, though? Maybe you found something different from what I found in your research, or what have you. I mean, we all hear different stories and find different facts about somebody. I'll leave some resources regardless in the description below for those of you who would like to learn more about her life, crimes, and death. I honestly think it's really sad what happened to her, or if it is all false. And to think that she killed that many people, you would think it would have raised more alarms if she killed over 600 girls. But I don't know, maybe because back then things were a lot different, people would maybe turn a blind eye, but I don't know. Sounds a little off to me, but whatever. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching and sticking around till the end. Later tonight, I'll share my top 10 favorite vampire shows. Tuesday, I'll be playing She Will Punish Them. It's a succubus game, so it is available on Steam. It's an indie adult game. There is some nudity and sexual situations, but I'm going to censor all of that if any of it shows up. Usually, the sexual situations are in the modeling portion, not the actual gameplay, so most likely won't see any of that, but regardless, all of it will be censored if any of it does show up. If you don't want to miss the upcoming content, click the bell icon to be the first one notified of my new content. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care until next time. Bye, everyone.